Hi, beautiful ones. It's Audrey Light Language, spiritual, actually, no, not spiritual. I want to say spiritual soul architect, and they're just saying soul architect. Audrey, soul architect, energy engineer. Audrey Light Language, soul architect and energy engineer. All right, guys, everyone's talking about the Ascension codes. Okay, I bring through the Ascension codes. Bring through the Ascension codes for years now, a couple of years. Yes, the work I've been doing for this event that everyone is talking about is a tsunami of energy, as they say, in my work. And it's been coming through, is coming through, continue to come through. Acclimate yourselves. They said if those that do not do it, it'll be as if they were thrown into a cold body of water and their body is shaking and in shock. Yes, have you heard some people out there are going through recently? Yes. But if you have done this work, you're not going to feel those aches and pains. We don't have time to lay up in a bed with pains and aches and freaking out, shaking with energy, because you will be acclimated so you don't feel it. So many people out there talking about this is going on, that's going on, you know, and those of us who have done the work, we don't feel that because we're acclimated already. You know, we match. So if you would like to match, so come and receive your Ascension codes, your sacred key code numbers, packets of energy, hundreds long list of numbers you will receive. It's your own private personal list. People are writing a book out there about RNA and DNA, and I have been doing the work. You go on my site, Audrey Light Language Channels.wordpress.com, to the testimonies, roll down to Candy Michelle, a healer, because I work on healer to the healers and to everyone, talking about how I affect the DNA and the RNA, and this was like years ago. Doing that work. So people are writing books, bless them, so other people can have awarenesses of this, what's going on, you know. But those of us who have gotten it and been getting the work have been doing this like, you know, 5-6 years now, knowing that this is going on, come and receive it. It's been out there. This is not new news. Maybe to other people it is new news, but to those of us who have been doing it, not just messengers about it, but messengers as well as doing the work, we know about this. It's been going on for years, you know, and we've been acclimating and getting ready for the energies, the occurrence, and this change that is happening, you know. And again, many waves and no particular time frame or point, because reality is in constant motion and movement. So, beautiful ones, if you would like to have your Akash rewritten for you, because no more playing in the old, you know, this is the new, cut the old. You know, you will remember what you have there, of course. It is yours, you'll remember. But you don't have to be tied to that, you know, and those potentials and possibilities, because we're rewriting the new, you know. So that's why rewriting the Akash. If you would like to have your Akash rewritten, if you would like to have the languages of light, which is, you know, releasing from multiple of layers and to acclimate you to the new high vibration and taking your own personal list of Ascension codes, doing the work on your DNA and your multidimensional DNA, and out into the field of creation, all your aspects here and all your other aspects, and to get out of the game, get out of the matrix, put an end to the experiment. That is what's happening and why you see so much upheaval. Yes, so to get yourself balanced within that, so those things don't take you down, and you don't feel hurt and uncomfortable, and you're so washed and turned and tossed. Just think of a marionette on strings and all the things, toss and turn them on the show, and they fling them all over the place. You say, no, you want to stand strong, yes? Because we go to the root of the tree, yes? The source, creation, the wellspring of all that is. This is a consciousness evolution, motion, movement of consciousness, energy and vibration, frequency. Yes, I don't just speak of octaves, frequency, numbers, codes, deliver messages about them. I do it for you in many ways and means. So I hope that you will come. Notice there's no donate button on the bottom of my things. When I speak to you about a session, it is because years ago when I first began, I cried. I'm like, how can you charge for God's work and such? And they're like, well, back in the day, people would come and bring you M's or, you know, myrrh, you know, animals, materials, whatever it was, the exchange. And now this is the exchange. They said, because what they are getting is priceless. They cannot even put a price on it. Yes, so it is very reasonable. And then I work with people as well, so they can receive the work, because Spirit says they cannot be takers only. There must be an exchange for it. Yes, because this particular thing is priceless, what they're receiving. Can't even put a price on it. So come and I will work with you with that and receive, so you don't become vampiric and just take. Because there's, for years already, all the free messages, go back and see, from 2011 to 2012, no donate button underneath. They're for you, they're free, because they're your messages. Go and find them. You didn't have to wait to write a book, and then I go on the top of any bestseller list. Okay, because they're yours. Yes, as some of those who are writing the books were laughing and saying, oh, my beings were speaking about how are we going to, we have to go beyond words now. And that's funny for them, they said, because they write books, you know. And I was laughing and I was thinking, well, I've always been there already, beyond words. Words, but then again, beyond words. The capacity to go beyond words, which is needed, as they say. Yes, because the energy, the octave, the frequency. And as that person saying, I don't understand octave and frequency. And hello, that's what I've been doing as well for years. Octave, frequency, energy. And now they're talking about ascension codes. And again, I've been giving you ascension codes for years. And people receiving them worldwide that could assist them. They say, again, these are the keys, the codes. They say, what upon your world, where do you find a doorway with an exit sign over it? An exit is over the doorway. The exit, the way out. Follow to the exit, which there will be a doorway there, a passageway. You pass over it. You pass over the threshold. Yes, and over the doorway, and also threshold, the barrier that is broken. So I can give you keys and codes, keys to open the door, codes of information to upgrade you. So you pass over that threshold, yes, to the new. And I've been doing it, and I continue to do it. So if you would like to receive some of that personally, own personal work upon your system to assist you to be empowered and get out of the experiment, yes, and stand back empowered of that which you are, always have been. No menial human, none of this ego and menial human and the value of walking through the dark. That's the whole story it all had. Yes, it was before what was, but we are putting a close to that. Yes, we've added into the book of life. Another message out there. You are the shiny, triumphant, golden ones to our predecessors, which again are us. You see, predecessors would be future, future coming to the past, past to change it. Here, forerunners who have come in, make the change. New potentials, new pathways, jumping timelines. Yes, new future. Not in a line, but in spirals, spiraling. Great eons and a huge turning of a cycle to take advantage of this opportunity. Because not only Gaia and humanity, talk about the 5D. This is evolution and motion movement for all of creation. Yes? So beautiful ones, because you're not only here upon Mother Gaia, you're upon all of creation, the aspects of yourself. So this work here affects all the other aspects of yourself. And this evolution and motion movement is out into all of creation, because where did this come from? Out there. Yes, in the other realms, down here to Gaia and humanity and such, and all this happened, part of the story, part of those would have held us and played their part in the experiment, yes? So this cannot only be for here, this is for all of existence, because it's out there still. And we do not want to look, like people say. Look, don't have it take you down and such. Have the knowledge, the knowing. You're now at the edge, at the ledge with the knowledge, now knowing, and you jump off and you soar like the phoenix and the butterfly, yes? Because we've come in to look at the collective, know what is going on. We've answered the clarion call, yes, to come and assist. So you know, you look. You don't sit in your own little world. Don't look, don't know, it won't affect you. No, you do look, because that's what you've come in to do. When you feel my purpose, my joyful sense of being. This is it, on the bigger picture. Not just your next manifestation, your love, my pains, my aches, my stories. I understand that's important. We have two worlds. We're standing 1 foot in each. The physical and the spiritual, balancing bowls, like I say. Each hand, one in the spiritual, one in the physical, yes? So we are doing so much, but we've come in to affect the collective and to change things. Yes, on big picture of things, not only our own little neighborhood, our own little bowl, our own little mountain, our own little place. No, this is a story for all of existence. So beautiful ones, if you'd like to be empowered and play upon this level and cut your marionette strings so you're not tossed and turned, and when you find yourself out of embodiment, other people who are writing their name in blood and such to say in an agreement with other forces and such. No, you see, that is old. The blood is the old magic, old things which trapped people when they signed their names on lines or wars and blood shed. So they use the power of that blood that is upon different places and such. But we're not talking about that. That's the old story, the old way of doing things. Yes, the old storylines, the old video games, the old experiment, all of this, you see. But this is why now we understand blood was talking about your DNA, your energy. So we move to the point to say even beyond blood, because you have many bloods. You have alien blood, this blood, all these bloods. Yes, all these embodiments, all these experiences of yourself. Yes? So you go to your energy, your soul, your beingness. This is about your soul, people. Freeing your soul self at that level. Your consciousness, which is expressed through the soul, through all the beingnesses of embodiment, of your consciousness experience. This is consciousness expressing itself and knowing itself. Evolution of consciousness. Consciousness exploring through forgetfulness. Now coming back to remembrance. You see? So, I'm telling you, for free. No donation button on the bottom. All right? But come and have your session so you can be empowered. Right? So you're going to have no other forces tossing and turning you or testing you or seeing if you were worthy enough, Yes, if you don't listen to them, what will happen to you? No, because you're standing on your beingness and you're empowered to understand. You're a spark of divinity, I'm a spark of divinity. You're expressing in your way, I'm expressing in my way. All unique, but you will be in vibratory resonance with those who are integrities, who do not only spew the words love and unity, yes, and yet are not it in their beingness. Because it's not concepts and ideas only to be had. Love, unity, oneness, spewed out, yes? But it's to be it in one's beingness. And that's why it's the heart. Because there is no kidding the heart, yes? Seeing with the eyes of the heart. There is no deception, manipulation there. That is the purest way to see. Through the eyes of the heart, there's no eyes, but the clearest way of seeing. No filter involved, you see. These eyes in your beingness, this new mind, up to the mind, yes? So out of the old. And again, I don't know how many times I need to tell you this. So, if you would like to be freed, cut those strings, yes? All of this huge work that is going on here. This is not regular light language that many people are speaking, no. These are codes out into the field of existence, and as I said, back then, set for now, people speaking about set for some other eternal now moment of what we call the future and the turning of the cycle set with this work. So if you would like to partake of it, please come, yes, because we don't know ever when the day shall be. So when you will find yourself in a new vibration, a new storyline, new things going on, so you'll be acclimated to it, and when you're out of embodiment, so you'll then be empowered at that level, because even though you may pass over, you're still at that energetic level, you see. And many psychics, what they speak of, but the beingnesses are still in that expression. You want to go beyond that trapness of that conscious level, to be empowered to understand your spark of divinity and expression, and the power of that, to create and dance. You are creator beings. Creator beings. All is creative beingness. A rock, another expression of existence, alien, whatever you want to call it. Yes, all consciousness and expression, exploring and expressing itself and knowing itself is all that it is. It states, I am, statement. Thusly then, question mark, oh, I am, what am I? And thusly all forth went out to know itself is all that it is. And that is what we're doing. Consciousness, consciousness. Energy, frequency, octaves, magnetism, energies, yes, consciousness. That energy is conscious, expressing and exploring itself. Yes, so if you would like to be empowered to that point, or you want to still play on the branches and the limbs in the tree out on a limb, do they not say? I take you to solid ground, although not a ground, but a solid, yes, a foundation of understanding and knowing of that which you are, empowered to be the new king, the old king, yes, to be set aside, his scepter, his throne, to be put aside, yes, no more, yes, to be put down. The reigning of the new king, new queen, new kingdom, new royalty, divinity, in remembrance of that which it is, to reign as the Christed one, a Christhood, a light-filled being a being of light-filled, high conscious expression, standing in truth and empowered and knowing of that which it is and expressing. And if you would like me to help you upon your journey, I suggest that you come. Hummingbird1211@gmail.com. Okay, 347-840-2711 to set up your sessions. Okay, beautiful ones? All right, I wish you much love, et que ce monde de leur s'accueille, se mette toi. Ici. Essa, chéris. Essa. You want your ascension numbers? Ascension codes? Beyond language, which is limitation, and filter limitation, preconception ideas limitations, would set you up, everyone in disagreement and such. So we go beyond your conscious mind to the unconscious, the subconscious, into the void, to bring out the power of releasing of what was, upgrade you to the new, so you can go forth and remember that you're a spark of divinity and expression. You're a beautiful being. You're a creator being. And we are here, and we are creating anew. And the new potential, the new timelines that are there for all of existence is so excited, because existence itself is going to not have the same tapes played over and over, the same stories over and over, eon upon eon, because really beautiful ones, whether you want to talk about cavemen, or medieval times, or cowboys and Indians, or Star Wars, where do you want to go? Same story. Different stages, different costumes you're wearing, same storylines. Yes? That is stagnant. The same. Yeah? So now, beautiful ones, existence itself is so excited. Because this distortion that began in the experiment that was had from the observation and the witnessing it, to know itself as all that it is, yes, all that it is not yet is, yes, will have now a bigger picture of itself, knowing what it is not, and from that knowing a bigger understanding of that, of what it is, from this expression, to go forth and create something new. Beautiful heaven on earth, beautiful existence of creation, joining together and understand. And remembrance, remembered, join back the member of self that was off, right, remembered, back to, recall, and remember is call back to yourself, that which you are, a powerful being, creator being, who took part in this and is going to go create anew. That's what my beings of light say, yes? Painting the pictures, yes? Painting the pictures, weaving, sculpting, writing the stories, making the music, the notes, the energies, yes? To dance through creation with. Now, lovelies, I don't know, beautiful ones, what else to say to you. You know, what others are talking about now, and spreading and writing books and such, I've been doing for 5 or 6 years already, and my clients around the world have the codes and have seen it, empowered them as they read them over and work with energies. You know, and talk about RNA and DNA and such. Again, go to audreylightlanguagechannel.wordpress.com, look up Candy Michelle, one of the healers that I worked with years ago, who is saying that I do that work. Yeah, so for years I've done it, and it's what I do. It's not nothing new, you know. And then other ones are saying we must move beyond words, those that write books and such, and they speak about they don't get the work themselves, or they don't get octaves and energies and such. Well, hello, the saying where they need to go into the place beyond any words, and this is that place where this work takes you to. And I understand octaves and energies and beyond words and numbers and codes, which is necessary to get to. And I have been doing it for years. What they are talking about now and trying to grasp now, or only messengers of, I do, and I have done. And again, I don't know how else to say it to you. So I suggest, for as long as I am doing this, because perhaps, I don't know, you know, I don't know how much longer I will be doing it, because I've done many, many things, and many things have been set in place, you know, so behind the scenes for these times and things that are going on and things that will go on. So I would say, come. Because again, I don't just speak and say the word light language like some may do, or codes and such, and our messengers. I give you messages for free on YouTube and work. You can go and see, and then actually do the languages of light and the ascension codes. Bring through the work and them for you. All right, beautiful ones. So again, hummingbird1211@gmail.com, and I look forward to working with you because, as Spirit says, you know, this is me, heart to heart, one-to-one with you. I do calls once a month. Very minimal exchange, about $20, $25. It depends, 20, 25, 27. It depends, because when you add up the numbers, I just did a call, and it added up the price. It was 25 to 7, 5 into a 7, and now it's 7. 7 is the truth, capital letter truth. Why are we here? What are we doing? And that is what the message I'm giving you, and the messages I give you, and the work that I give you. Other times it may add up to a 5. 5 being throw away the old paradigms and belief systems of duality and polarity, and we need to get out of that and close it up. Because that's a story of duality and polarity. It had a purpose and a value before, and walk through the dark, but no more now. That is old. Yes? To get out of that. No more old paradigms, belief systems. You understand? Duality and polarity. No. On to the new. Raise up high vibration. And out of that. So, again, if you want to take part in those calls monthly, let me know. hummingbird1211@gmail.com. If you would like to partake of the work, have your own list of ascension numbers that you will read over to work with the energies or whatever's going on in your life. I think I was saying that too. Again, not to be only distracted with, again, manifestations, my dreams, my wishes, my bills, my pains, my aches. Yes, that's important. I understand that. But again, that is talking about the flesh's distraction. Okay? Yes, those things are important, I understand, but it's also important at a deep soul level to free yourself out of the matrix of the storyline belief systems and where you will find yourself in the time of the Great Divide. Make a decision where your vibratory octave will fit you into. So this is much bigger than any of that. Yes, that life upon life, aspect upon aspect. You are playing in all of this. This is an opportunity which is way different than that, so don't miss it being lost by the multiple of distractions, yes? But to understand the bigger picture of what's going on here and that you can take part of. All right, beautiful ones? So, again, if you have ears to hear and eyes to see, perhaps you will see and perhaps you will hear, and you will come to drink from the wellspring, which is this work that comes through to fortify and live in and strengthen you. So you'll be standing empowered, fearless being, creator being, in remembrance of yourself and that which you are, and understanding and integrity and love and beingness of the heart, not just through empty words, not only concepts and ideals, but to be it and one's beingness, beautiful ones. Hutum sane konone, bonevono no sea, bene si terino seaneum, cone si terune seanea, bene si tereum, oh yeah, Imikost te tutum te akaki et se marche le parlement cette akai et c'est mon cher et ça mon cher et ça. All right, beautiful ones. If you would like to be empowered, come and receive at work. Hummingbird1211@gmail.com. Much love and blessings. And please share this because it's very important. It's important on a multiple of levels. You help release your generational lineages, chains, remove unconscious childhood issues, the galactic cells, the multidimensional cells, your aspects upon Gaia. It's huge, right? Turning of the cycles of old yous, past yous, future yous, yes, where you will find yourself in acclamation of, yes, and set free and empowered to be that creator being that you are, yes, that you so lovingly entered into the experiment of forgetting. Now it is time, it is yours to remember and take back your sovereignty and divine birthright empowered. All right, beautiful ones, much love. Come and find me, come and work with me, it's right there. Come and have your work done. Much love.